Hey, what's going on? Figured I'd give you another lap at the home track. Today, we're actually going to go ahead and hit the track backwards. Woo! Why not, right? But anyway, since I have you here with me on this little ride, figure I'd say, hey, DDPY. Yeah, Diamond Dallas Page Yoga. Oh, it's true. That's what's allowed me to start doing all this stuff all over again at a completely different level than a few years ago. I never gave up on my dream and my passion, which is BMX. And, you know, I really intend to go back and start racing this year so I can go ahead and put in, you know, to contend for a Florida state championship, which is something that I've never had or never attempted to go after. Back in the early 90s, specifically 1994, I had the really cool opportunity to ride for the Tennessee state team and the Indiana state team. That alone was super cool. But not only was I able to ride for both teams, I actually won first place in both states. You know, I believe I was about 12 around that time. And to be honest, it was the best time of my life. I had so much fun. So many awesome friends that I still talk to this day at 41 years old. And a lot of them still riding somewhere or the other. Like you see me, I'm ripping around on a mountain bike, which is something honestly that I didn't think I'd do either. But hey, I sure as heck didn't think I'd be doing yoga, I could tell you that. But it's really been extremely helpful the way that the DDPY is set up. I've been doing it for a couple years now, but that first year, whew, man, let me tell you, it was something special. It was like September 2021, I want to say. And my birthday is October. And I'd played around with the DDPY a little bit, but I never got consistent. And long story short, I was starting to get a little more consistent with it in September and said, you know what? This October, I turned 40. October is my favorite month. It's my birthday. It's Halloween. There's just a lot of good stuff going on. And I said, dude, just go ahead and commit to yourself. Do 31 days of one DDPY workout. And that was a commitment. And I was ready. And, you know, some nights I'd be finishing at, you know, 11:59 p.m. You know what I mean? But, and that, you know, through that process, I kind of learned when it's better for me to work out, when it's not, you know. But through that, it proved to me that I could do this, and it really benefited me a lot. And basically, that was where it all started. And then everything since then has just been awesome because I've never been able to maintain, you know, a consistent workout routine or a program longer than probably like, I don't know, 3 months, 6 months max, you know. And to be able to do that was just very empowering to me, you know. And yeah, you know, I ended up losing, you know, 100 pounds in a year, but that wasn't my goal. I've lost weight before, gained muscle, you know, all that stuff, but I was just never consistent. And, you know, I'd either lose contact with the personal trainer or not go to the gym anymore, or, you know, whatever. And then I'd try to stand my own afterwards for a bit by going to like a home gym or, you know, something like that. And, you know, I lasted for a little bit and then I just went right back into the old ways. But the point I'm trying to get at is it was a mindset change. Yeah, the mindset. That's what changed. The program and the community extremely helpful, especially the community. It's an amazing community. If you haven't got involved, you don't have to have the program or be doing the program or anything, but you can go to Facebook, and I think it's DDPY Yoga, all one word. It's a private group, and just join, sit back, read the comments, see the stories, you know, just, you know, take it in, see if it's something that you're interested in. But that's, you know, that's where it is. That's where you can check it out, see how others are doing, see what it's done for them, and why it's been so successful for so many different people from all different walks of life, ages, you know, body pain conditions, whatever, you know, the case may be. But I don't even know, what is this, like lap 3 or something? But let me tell you, when I first started to ride around this little track, I was doing good to make it around one time. I'm not even kidding around. And I still rode bikes, but my body was just not in good shape at all. And I still wanted to do this, and I still had the dream. I just didn't have a very good game plan, I guess you could say, you know. And that's okay too, because it's all trial and error. But my point is, I never gave up. I kept trying to pursue this passion, this dream, and always the thought that I could do better and I could be better and be able to help others along the way has always been a big driving force for me. So to actually put myself in that position and do, you know, all the work that it takes to get to where I'm at now, every bit of it's worth it, and I've truly enjoyed the whole process of it. And there's nothing more motivating and inspiring to me personally than someone else being inspired and motivated by myself or anyone else that's just out there doing good things and trying to improve their life and own their life and help others along the way, you know. And that's really what this conversation is about, you know. Just wanted to share personally from me, you know, kind of what's been going on in my life, because you know, a lot of you have probably seen my videos that I do on TikTok and stuff. They're just, you know, just progress of my transformation and stuff, and they don't really explain much. They're kind of just to show you that it is possible. And for the people out there that actually know me personally, you know, it definitely hits differently for them because they know me, they've seen me, and they know my personality, and they know that it's possible, you know. Like, I think that's the coolest part, because it's easy to talk about stuff and talk about this and talk about that, but actually doing it and succeeding and keep doing it, it's not like this isn't a fad or like a, you know, a little diet or anything like that. I mean, this is literally for life. Like, that's how well it's like proven itself to me, how powerful it is. And you know, I enjoy doing it, and it is work, you know, it's hard work, but as anyone will tell you, or anyone that's ever had much success, it's always hard work. That's just how it is, and that's okay once you realize that. And the other side of it is, life's gonna happen whether you're ready or not. It's just, it is what it is. It's a constant moving thing, and that's part of why the DDPY gets your body and your mind right, you know, and tries to keep you there as much as possible, because there's always going to be bad days. It's just, you know, part of it. But with that comes great days, and if you can get through, hey, May baby, if you can get through the bad days and it not be like so terrible, then you get to the good days and they become great days. It's kind of a cool concept, you know. But the number one thing, probably the most important thing I could tell you, getting a little out of breath, but I still feel great, is this thing called living life at 90%. Now, when I first heard that, I'm like, what is this? You know what I mean? I didn't quite understand. I wanted to, but I didn't get it. So basically what it is that life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react. Now, what that means to me is the only thing that you truly have control over is how you react to situations, problems, good things, bad things. You know, that is the number one most powerful thing that I took into consideration and started to practice, you know, because everything is practice. That's how you get good at anything. Repetition, practice, consistency, you know. But that was the most empowering thing personally to me, was to know that, you know what, things are going to go sideways. You know, it's going to happen. You're not going to have a great day every day. You know, we strive for it, we want to have that, and you know, you can have way more of those days when you have that mindset, you know. And I just think that's pretty cool, and that's a big part of how I've been able to successfully keep moving forward. You know, it wasn't but I don't know, maybe a month ago, I'm trying to, you know, do the longboard thing because I like skateboards, they're awesome, and I'm out playing around doing some TikTok videos or whatnot, and I try to roll off into the grass. Now, this is nothing extreme, this is nothing like I'm trying to do anything crazy here. I literally was just rolling, and I was like, well, I'm just going to roll off into the grass so I can stop and get off real quick, you know, instead of jumping off. Well, as soon as I hit the grass, I was out of position, and you can imagine what happened from there. I went, did a, you know, a little Superman, and came down on my left shoulder. I didn't actually land on my shoulder. I had my arm out, my hand out and stuff, and the way that I came down, for whatever reason, it like popped pretty much my shoulder out of place, and there's some pain involved. And let's just say I walked my longboard back to the truck from there, so I wasn't about to risk any more damage. But that was a quick reality check for this guy. But what I'm getting at is, did I stop working out? Kind of, but not really. What I did was, instead of trying to do it every day, I would just do it every other day or skip 2 days. But while I was doing it, I was doing modifiers, which they have in every one of the workout videos. You know, there's always another way to do it until you can get where you want to go. So I have no problem stepping back as long as I can keep moving forward, if that makes sense, you know. So I would just, you know, fill it out. There was something that just, you know, was bringing too much pain, or I felt like it was getting weak on me, I would modify or just go into safety zone. You'll learn about that if you dig into the program. But the point is, I learned and modified the way that I was doing stuff, so I didn't have to stop doing it. I could keep doing it, which keeps, you know, the motivation and just keeps it moving forward. And now, you know, it feels pretty good, but I had to rest it. But I will say I totally committed to no bike riding and no longboarding for at least, I think it was a couple weeks, and started, you know, had to feel a little bit more secure. And yeah, I made it through that one. But that's an easy setback that a lot of times, you know, you get a little injury, little, big, whatever, you know. I understand, because some of them, you know, there's not much you can do about it, but there's always something, if you're willing to give it a shot, to do while you're recovering too, you know. But anyway, I probably got a little long-winded out there, and that's okay. But basically just wanted to talk to y'all and let you know what's been going on and kind of tell you what's up. And now I'm excited because I'm turning around. Been riding the track backwards this whole time. I'm ready to hit this jump. That's actually what got me into BMX racing. What got me so excited was I love the jump. That feeling of defying gravity, it's the best. So here we go. Oh man, feels so good. When I first started building this jump, I couldn't clear it. And if you're not sure what that is, it's you go from the lip, the takeoff, to the landing basically without touching anything in the middle. And I just could not seem to clear that jump to save my life. But now, shoot, I clear that thing every time, you know what I mean? Now I want something, I want more, you know, that's what happens, and that's a good thing, it's progression. And like you saw, I don't even know, I didn't even count my laps, but I'm just sitting here riding and talking, and was able to, I don't know, at least 5, 6, I don't even know. But the point is, I'm still good, still feel good, got a little sweat, and was able to talk and ride. Now I got to go back in for the jump again. It just feels so good. It's a great feeling. But I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Ooh, excuse me, wonderful day, and hopefully you're able to take something from this conversation. And you know, until next time, you know the deal. It's all about stay tilted with a little Willie to go. Woo! There we go. All right, stay tilted. GoPro, stop capture.